The second week of Advent. 2 out of the 4 Advent candles are lit, which means we're halfway there to Christmas. We are so excited. Lots of great things going around campus today. Adult choirs, children's choirs. In fact, we have our children's choir with us this morning. So this is that which takes place in between the before and the after. This is the interlude. And let's get a little taste of our children's choir. Our children's choir is warming up right now. At the 9:15 worship service, you are going to see them in worship. So this is their practice. We're back in our music room this morning. And after they're done warming up here, they're going to move to the worship space, and we're going to see them in worship. I'll let you listen a little bit more, and as soon as they're done, we're going to speak to some of these children, and including our director of the children's choir, Dr. Peterman. Fantastic job. I'm going to bring in our director here, Dr. Peterman. We're just going to talk over them because in a minute we're going to see them in worship. Dr. Peterman, tell us about the choir here. What can you share with us about our children's choir?
We have an enthusiastic 12 or 13 members of our choir. We meet on Wednesdays from 5:45 to 6:15. And today we are going to enthrall the congregation with a medley of Mozart Alleluia, followed by a song called King of Kings, which I brilliantly called Alleluia to the King of Kings for our title today. And I think we'll sing around the Apostles' Creed time.
Dr. Peterman, is this choir open to any children? Anybody can come on board?
Absolutely. They can join anytime. Our next sing besides today is Christmas Eve, but we just started working on that song, so anybody can sign up. They can email me at jpeterman@lacasadecristo.com, or they can also sign up online under the Children's Choir website.
And when do they practice?
Wednesdays, 5:45 to 6:15, and then currently during Advent, parents can go into the gathering place and have dinner, maybe get a plate for their child too, so they're ready at 6:15, have dinner, then they can either go with Stacy Medina to Advent Kids or stay in the gathering place for the Advent evening service.
Sounds like a perfect setup. Come to church for dinner and then the practice after that. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Are you ready to sing?
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you a question about the children's choir. First, introduce yourself to everybody online. Share with us your name, please.
My name is Joshua Tate.
Joshua, what can you tell us about this song that you are singing today? What are some of the words in this song, and why are you singing this?
I'm singing it for God because it makes God happy.
Very good. We're so grateful. We cannot wait to see you. You're about to go into the worship service and sing in front of everybody, right? Do you want to introduce yourself to the camera here?
I'm Lydia.
Lydia, what do you like about being in the children's choir?
I like to sing.
You sound beautiful. Everybody sounds beautiful. Does anybody else here want to say anything to our online audience? Would you like to say hi? Anybody want to say hi? How about a big group hi all together? On the count of 3, say hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello. All right. Now, we're about to go into worship. Dr. Peterman, what are some of the things that you share with the choir as we go into worship?
Well, we love to play instruments. Not only do we sing, but we get to experiment with hand chimes. And for Christmas Eve, we're doing 2 people will play hand chimes. I have my harmonium over there, which is a little pump organ. We'll also have a lap harp, sleigh bells, I believe, all sorts of instruments. So it's not just one style of music making, but we get to do instruments too. So.
Very good. And Dr. Peterman, I noticed that everyone looks so fantastic too. Tell us about what we're all wearing today.
Well, it was 2019, I believe. I was, doing my organ stuff, and the children's choir came in robes. I think it was Reformation, and I thought, wow, they look so amazing. I don't know that they had worn robes in prior years, and I thought, well, we can't not do that ever again. So except for Christmas Eve, now we wear robes because they're just so adorable. And of course, it makes us super duper uniform.
Now, some people watching online might have never seen this space before. Can you tell us what room we're in, where we are in relation to the campus here?
We call it the choir room or the music rehearsal room. I really like it. We used to rehearse in another location with smaller chairs, but then I thought, why not just everybody make music in the same room together. So now we have handbells in here, we have sanctuary choir, we have children's choir, and all sorts of other musical rehearsals in here.
Very good. Now, I know you told us about the song. What are some of the lines in the song, the lyrics that you can tell us about, and tell us why we're singing these lyrics today?
Well, Jennifer and I went to Europe with some of the choir members that are watching us right now, and we sang in a church that Mozart played in. And I thought once we got back from Europe, let's sing a song by Mozart. So he wrote the Alleluia that we're singing. Not all the lyrics are the same, but we customized it for the children's choir. And then we're also doing King of Kings, which is kind of a Hebrew melody. Not all the words are Hebrew, but we also have a lot of choreography too. And I think the song gets faster and faster and faster. So hopefully we'll be able to keep up with all the music. Shall we go into the sanctuary and have a final dress rehearsal?
Sounds great. What are the rules as we move into the sanctuary,
We are
Dr.
going
Peterman?
to quietly follow Juliet in there. Everybody stand up if you're not standing up already. And let's follow Juliet, and then we'll get you onto the steps.
So our children,
Rebecca, why don't you head out in front
our
of
children are going to be singing at the upcoming service now at 9:15 service. So if you're watching online, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to follow the kids. So go ahead and follow the kids in there. And we're going to follow them right into the sanctuary. And they're going to move right up to the front in the altar area. And we are going to watch them practice one more time as they get ready for service. You, as our online audience, get the behind-the-scenes look at what goes into making the worship service. And this is a very important part. The children started in the music rehearsal room. As you heard them just now, they practiced their song. They had one rehearsal in there. They also rehearse on Wednesday evenings. And now they're moving into the sanctuary, and they're going to go right up to the front. And I think they know their space is right up there. Our audio video team has already set up the technical equipment with the microphones up there. And they're going to move right into their place on the steps. And there you see Dr. Peterman. He's going to help instruct them of where to stand as well. And we have the blessing of being able to watch them with one more rehearsal this morning.
You mind if I line them up on mic? Okay. Sydney, Aiden, Alphonse, can you be over here?
We're going to watch Dr. Peterman here.
Rebecca.
Put them in their places.
Alphonse's right. Ethan, Joshua, why don't you go in the back row? Beside of Sydney. Juliet, over.
What Dr. Peterman has is actually a photograph on his phone that he's looking at from the Wednesday night rehearsal of exactly where they're to stand, and he's looking at that, and then he has the children stand in their places.
Yeah, Owen. Lydia, would you switch? Oh, no, actually.
All right. Now that they're lined up, we're about to do our final rehearsal here before the worship service.
We want Juliet on the bottom. Sure. Juliet, come down to the bottom. Aria means song in Italian. Would you scoot over just one? There we go. Front row, take one step this way. Front row, one step this way.
We're not doing this right now. Are we doing the times?
No, if we have time, we can show them. All right, we're going to have our final dress rehearsal.
And here's Jennifer as well. Jennifer has come in now, and she's going to help with the children's choir because Dr. Peterman is now moving to the piano on the left side of the sanctuary. He is on the piano playing while the children sing, and Jennifer is down on the floor in the front leading the children. And let's take a moment now and just watch them. If you're just joining us live here at lacasalive.com and on Facebook and YouTube and all of our other channels, we are watching our children's choir rehearse, getting ready for the 9:15 worship service. Great job, everybody. Great job. How are you feeling going into the service? Are you feeling good? Yeah. You're doing fantastic. Keep up the good work. Hey, is it okay if I ask your parents some questions? We have parents, we have grandparents out here. These are all the faithful who bring the wonderful children to worship. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for all that you do. Tell us about why it's important to have your family as a part of the children's choir here.
Well, I have to say that my dad is in the choir. I grew up in church choir, and I feel like it's really important just for the family to be involved in the church. And the kids just love coming to sing. They love learning the hand motions, and they just enjoy being around other kids that are Christian.
Thank you so much. God's blessings to you. I'm going to pass the microphone down here because here we have a very musical family. Tell us why all of this, the children's choir, music in general, is so important to your life in the church here.
Oh my gosh, it's a huge part of our church community and our church, kind of our presence and how we're active at church. We've been in the kids' church choir for about 10 years with our different children, and they absolutely love it. So we're just really happy to be able to participate.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you for your participation here. Now let's say hello to the kids one more time. Kids, thank you so much. We're going to watch you in just a few minutes as you go into worship. But will you say a big, on the count of three, thank you to everyone watching online. On the count of three, thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. There are the children here at the 9:15 worship service. Continue to stay online as we continue live with our worship. God bless you all. This has been The Interlude.